and if we would have any views or anything that he want to add, then he can. I think he mentioned it on the Discord that if he can record and share it with him so that he can also know
Okay.
to be on the same page actually.
Okay, we're
Like
recording.
last week I was not there, and then it was really helpful for me to go through the recording that you guys went through. um yeah, so I know what exactly went in that meeting last week, so
I
that's why.
think Mo and I agreed last week that if we were going to go into a business or like on the product side and stuff, I think what
Yeah.
it is, it's just going to be between the three of us. I know there were more
Hmm.
people initially, but where are they now? So I think the people who actually contributed something to the actual product, I think, be
Yeah.
fully in charge of it. So there's going to be no like leader guy or anything. It's all going to be
Hmm. True.
democratic process, which I think is pretty fair to say the least.
Hmm.
Because everyone's
Yeah,
made their own important contributions and all that. So
exactly, I totally agree.
yeah, and I think Mo too. I don't want someone thinking one person had like all the control and like all that stuff. But yeah,
Yeah. Okay, so are you already recording?
yeah, we're already recording and stuff.
Okay.
I have
Okay,
it here.
great. Okay, so I think last week, so just let me open Discord. So he discussed about the, I think mostly it's to do with the, to connect the database with SQL and to the Java part. So I went through the comments of you guys, mostly to do with what exactly the phrase that we're going to use with searching in the table, right? So, and then you guys said it will make different tables for each category
Okay.
for the organs, like primary
Yeah,
key and foreign key, like that.
I also made some changes as well. So
Yeah.
to the application itself. So that's just as a heads up for everything going on.
Yeah. So if you have done any changes, then you can maybe show. We can discuss that now.
Yeah. So originally, we were talking about having the symptoms and everything, like uh, having everything
Hmm.
that's just different.
Yeah.
So why don't I go and show off here? Go down here. So let me pull it up. Templates. And I know I'm
Yeah.
the person that's the main guy on the front end at the moment.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah. I also have to record this. So 1 second. I have
Yeah.
to
No,
display caster. So
that's all right. He said, all right, take your time.
okay. And then yeah. Here. Now how are we supposed to share this? I gotta remember how.
Um, on Jitsi, I think there's share your screen icon at the bottom left
Got
of
him.
the, yeah.
Okay. Okay, I see what to do. Okay, I see what's happening. It was blocked out. Okay. Can you
Yeah.
see?
Yeah, I can see it.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull up the where is it? Where is it? Here it is. So here's the application. It's on Stocklet. You can access the application, and there's even a full plunge. So if you deploy it and all that stuff,
Mm-hmm.
go down here. I'm just showing you if you want everyone to help me with the front end or anything like that. And then you go down here. You can access the
Mm-hmm.
site. There's no connection, so just press and login and all this. The pictures I'm having trouble with, so I'll have to focus that on later. But just showing
Yeah.
here. So in the last one, I was showing off like these tabs and all that, saying like, okay, so we're gonna have a bunch of tabs, and we're gonna work with like we're just gonna make them based on the privileges of the compute of the user. Just
Yeah.
stuff I need to get connected to the back end because I can't just say if a doctor equals doctor and assign it.
Mm-hmm.
Be a little bit more. So it's better if you guys get the front get the JSON data first, and then I can do that. So
Mm-hmm.
next we can go here. Let me just refresh. I actually need a back button, so yeah.
Okay.
So and I put the list, so I would have like a list of symptoms and all this here, and then there's gonna be a button
Mm-hmm.
that's gonna be somewhere down here saying here. And
Okay.
to get each individual symptom as shown here, you would collect here, and then you'd be like, okay, so here's the head symptoms or the torso symptoms. You will click
Mm-hmm.
here, and it will add it back into the list. Now, since we don't have connected to JSON or anything like that, I'm just rolling off with a
Okay.
couple dummy data at the moment. But
So
that will
so
be
this
updated with
is
it.
added to the symptoms table, right?
Yeah, and
Um.
then you got the history here,
Yeah.
which we'll have to work on to altering and stuff. And then we got the diseases. So,
Yeah.
which this would be like for the doctors or developers or anything along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just like a given few. Now, there's more stuff we can add, but I feel like this three stuff should be the main priority at the moment because if we keep adding random stuff, it's gonna eventually gonna come to it's like we don't have a fully
Yeah.
functioning product, but it sure looks
True.
nice,
True.
right?
Yeah, it looks cool. So I think first we would try to connect through JSON through the back end and the front end. So at least we have something working, and then eventually we can add other tables if like whatever is required.